Hello, Ransford. How's your day going? My day's going well. Hello, hello. Nice sketch. Thank you very much. One second. I'm just setting some stuff up. Nice characters. Thank you. Hello, Goblina. Yes, you're quite early. What are you practicing today? I guess whatever I feel like doing. I think mainly what I'm just gonna be still practicing poses as usual. Basically poses that I think will be useful to myself. True, I did kind of draw Ingrid. Although I wouldn't say that these are like the best. I'm not the best at drawing with that pen that just went flying. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Which pen? Holding the purple one? This pen that I have right here is I'm pretty sure it's a gel pen, but it has sparkly purple ink. Yeah, I did draw Ingrid. I'd like to actually draw her on digital, though, at some point. My live feed was minutes out of sync. Interesting. I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I was saying that, yeah, I did draw her, but I think I could have done better. I was saying that I'm not really too good at drawing with this pen. I guess because it is kind of a gel pen, I don't really have the best opacity control, I guess. I don't know. Which song am I playing? I'm playing one of my songs that I've made. This is... on YouTube, the title is... So It Was You All Along, or something like that. Hello, Gutaro. How's your day going? Yeah, a ballpoint pen, it's like a little bit more... You have more... It feels more like a pencil, where like you have more opacity control and like line weight control. But a gel pen is just all or nothing. Like, I don't think there's really much in terms of like thicker, thin lines. For instance, like here I'm drawing. I mean, I guess, yeah, there's kind of difference. To be fair, this gel pen is just pretty good. Especially with this pen, I really can't do the most varied lines. So it's very difficult for me to shade. If I try and do thinner lines, it just starts to cut out. Rather than like fading out, it just cuts out entirely. It's like, okay, we're still going, and then we're not going anymore. Still going, and we're not going anymore. But a ballpoint pen, yeah, I mean, it's more like a pencil. I feel like I have just more control over it. Whereas a gel pen is just like... As you can, I don't know if you can see properly, but there's little to no fading out. Happens to me when using the G pen and brushing Krita. Yep. So no brand name of the pen. This pen is a Bic pen. This, I don't know what pen this is. My sister gave it to me. It is I guess a Pilot pen or something like that. It's a Pilot G207. I don't know what those numbers mean, but... Though when it comes to digital art, I do like the G pen because it feels more precise. But for sketching on traditional, I do like the more fluid nature of the, like, just a pencil or a ballpoint pen. Okay, a ballpoint pen over a pencil for sure, though. How do you draw arms? I mean, I simplify them using cylinders. I wouldn't say I'm the best at... I mean, I break the arm down into a couple shapes. We have the shoulder, we have the bicep area, and then we have like the forearm area. And then you have the arm, I mean the hand, you have the hand. For the shoulder, I use a kind of like a blob, sphere. I think in terms of like a doll, I guess. Similar to like a ball jointed doll. Although I would say that kind of the most important part for me of the arm is how it connects to the body, which is quite tricky. I don't think I'll be able to like explain it properly. You drawn a lady, as always. It's gonna be a it's a surprising event if I'm drawing a guy. I mean, I did draw a guy yesterday. When it comes to Andrew. Hello, Shira. How's your day going? Nice. It's good that you're doing good. Hello, Hyperspectre. I started stream earlier than usual today, which is good. That's what I'd like to do. That way I get to finish earlier, and that way I get to go to sleep earlier. You get better day in and day out? I guess if you're practicing day in and day out. I try to practice a good amount. At the very least, I just practice whatever is the most interesting, and I find it's going to be the most useful. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to be practicing poses that I normally draw. Or poses that are similar to what I normally draw. Hello, George. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going well. Alright, I'm gonna use the other pen. Enough of this. Actually, I'm probably just gonna switch pages as well. Today is 7/20/26. Hello, the Art Hermit. How's your day going? Is that a Marseille profile picture? Back to traditional, I see. Yes. I guess I alternate every day. At least that's what I'm doing so far. I don't promise this schedule to continue forever, but for now. I was somehow watching a minute behind. Yeah, YouTube does that a little bit. Which country am I in? I am in the United States of America. You're in Africa? Ghana. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm in the United States of America. I don't know if you answered this, but what are you going to practice today? Oh, that's what you're asking. Yeah, I'm practicing poses that I feel are going to be useful to me. Basically poses that are similar to poses that I already do, but maybe are slightly different. I don't know. Essentially, I'm just practicing whatever I think is going to be useful. America where? I'm on the East Coast. Only a hint of yapping today? Yes, yes. Only a tad bit of yapping. The teeniest bit. That butt looks straight from Pinterest. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I guess that's a good thing. Been looking at too many pins. Fair enough. Gonna lurk on this stream? Okay. You know, I don't really... I see a goblin? Where? Oh, in the chat. Yeah, I think I should use Pinterest more. I haven't been using Pinterest a lot lately. Mainly looking at Twitter and Pixiv. But I'm sure Pinterest has a lot of good stuff. Oh. I'd say Pix and Pen. What is Pix and Pen? Would be more viable. I don't know what that is. Hello, William, by the way. Hope your day's going well. Oh, Pixif and Pinterest. Yeah, I mean, I do like Twitter. I think I'm just following up a lot of artists that I like on Twitter, so I like Twitter. I like Twitter for that. I don't like Twitter for searching for stuff, though. I think that's the one thing yeah. That's the one thing that Pinterest does better than Twitter, and Pixiv as well. In the end, Twitter is just not an art app. It just happens that a bunch of artists use it. I've accumulated quite the number of good artists that I like on Twitter, so I don't mind it. And plus, I guess those artists also retweet a lot of art that I like as well, so just a good way for me to find. Yeah, I hate Twitter search. It's very annoying. Pixiv is hard to find good references for me. Yeah, I don't know. I use Pixiv a lot if I want to figure out like what a certain character looks like, I guess. Like I go on Pixiv and I just search for a character, and then I just see how a bunch of different artists draws the design, and I kind of average out the things in the design that stick, and I just draw it in my own way, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. ArtStation. I do kind of like ArtStation, but I haven't used it enough for me to like accumulate a bunch of artists that I like, I guess. Like the way that I search on Twitter is rather than like using the search bar, I kind of just like I click through a bunch of artist pages that I like, and I just I find artists that way, I guess. You don't mind me asking who are you drawing right now? I'm not really drawing anyone. I'm kind of just sketching. Also, the Jahi on the right looks amazing. Thank you. Yeah. What did I draw her for? I guess I was just... Oh yeah, I was watching the anime and I was just drawing. I tend to draw characters of the anime that I'm watching. Like recently I drew the Akaishi's son? I don't know. It's not Akaishi's son. It's Akaishi something. But the girl from Kaiju Girl Caramelize. Which I thought it was caramelized, like the candy, like caramelized sugar or something like that. But it's Caramelize or something like that. Like it looks like caramel, like what you'd think caramelize is spelled like, but it's not. It's not caramelized. Isn't the new season of ReZero running currently? It's on break until August. That lawnmower in the back is quite something. Oh, that's a leaf blower, that's a leaf blower. It's that guy who cuts our lawn. You know, I would have no beef with this dude if he didn't cut my cantaloupe plant. No, not the AC. The AC's quiet. Leaf blower in this month? In summer, yeah. Leaf, because the guy, like, he cut the grass and then he's, like, blowing the grass out of the way. It's not a leaf, he's not actually blowing leaves, he's blowing grass. He cut my damn cantaloupes. We had first of all, okay, the cantaloupes were inside an enclosed area. There was a sign to not cut the cantaloupes, and you know what he did? Do you know what he did? He cut the cantaloupes. He's a villain. That guy's a scoundrel. An out-and-out scoundrel. I kind of want to draw Ozin the immovable from Made in Abyss. But yeah, hello Pro Totally. How's your day going? Did you just cut them and then leave them there? Yeah, I mean, like, we just found I just found the cantaloupe kind of removed from the stem. And plus there's like it didn't even get time to ripen yet. I think he could have at least waited like a little while. If he was gonna commit a crime, he could have just waited a little bit longer so the cantaloupe could ripen a little bit so I could eat it. But it was an unripened cantaloupe. So sad. Have you seen Ozin in casual fits? There's a trend just putting her in casual clothes. I don't think so. No. I don't think I have. Maybe I wasn't on the right side of Twitter or something, or the internet in general. When did this happen? When was this trend? I did see an artwork of Ozin with a bunch of different hairstyles, but no, I don't think I've ever. Maybe I've forgotten. $2024 to $2025. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, no. I must have missed it. So it goes, though. I'm usually under a rock for most things. Most internet stuff. I need to go get water. Give me 1 second. Is Ozin the first layer lady? Yeah, she appears very early on in the series. She's like very dark eyes. She's very creepy. Very cool. I brought back water. Alrighty. Hello, Nobu guy. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Nobu guy. You're talking about Made in Abyss? Kinda, I guess. I was gonna attempt to say the name. And then I decided, yeah, no, screw that. My days of butchering names are over. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, my day is going well. My day is going great. As long as I'm drawing, I'm having a good time, basically. Usually. I spend my time drawing, just looking at a. I spend my time. Oh, look, I'm on Pinterest right now. I spend my time drawing, looking at random artworks that have nothing to do with what I'm drawing. I do think I'd probably have a bit better time studying if I looked at references that actually was about what I'm drawing right now. Like right now, I just saw this artwork of what's her name. I'm pretty sure this is. I don't know what his name is. I think on Twitter his name is like Ebora or something like that. His handle is like Young Man is Down or whatever. But I saw this artwork of Tiamat. I think larva. Okay, well now it's the wrong side. Can I? I can probably lock it, can't I? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Tiamat. I don't know if this is an AI replication of his artwork or not, though. Cause it kind of looks AI-ish, but I'm not too sure. God damn AI infecting everywhere. I don't know. I'm kind of unsure about that. Anyways, draw that hand, Dennis. I won't let you get away with this. This hand? I mean, sure, but I mean, it's gonna be quite the boring hand. Maybe I can draw the hand that Tiamat is doing. Let's see, she's doing something like... something like this, I guess? You can draw hands, I'm jealous. With practice, you'll be able to draw hands too. It's not like I'm the best at drawing hands. I'm just like, okay. Recently, I guess I've kind of been studying how to draw hands, sort of, especially like the knuckle area, like this area right here. I've been kind of locked in on trying to get down, sort of. I don't know what it is about there, but I always had it's Abigail swimsuit edition. How the hell did I click on that? I didn't click on that. How do we, whatever. I also don't like Pinterest because if I find a good artwork, it's usually a bunch of reposts, right? So if I find a good artwork and I want to like look at the artist, it's usually not like tagged or anything like that. It's yeah. So it goes. Wait, I see 6 figures on the hand. Huh? Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm joking. Anyways, yeah. So like, yeah, I'd like to find the artist. It's a lot of work. I'd probably make more videos of me like studying art in general if I could. The problem with Twitter is a lot of the artworks that that I see on Twitter are NSFW. So like if I want to make a video like studying someone's artwork or something, it's gonna be quite I can't do it really. Well, I could do it, but I'd like to like credit the artist in some way, shape, or form. So I'd like to have like the artwork that I'm studying right there on the screen. I just feel like that'd be better, visually. You can see what I'm doing. But if I can't show the artwork, it's like, okay. You got a Discord? Yes, in the link in the description. Although in Discord, there's like 3 roles. You can go into the Discord. You can get notifications for when I'm streaming. I think that works. Does the stream bell role work? Is anyone here a member of the stream bell role? Because I tag people when I tag that role when I'm going to stream, but I don't know if it actually works for a notification or not. In any case, yeah, you can pick the 18 plus role and then, or like if you want to see, because like there's channels that are NSFW, like for sharing art either of yourself, like your own art, or art that you find, and then there is the 18 plus version where you can like share that type of artwork as well. There's also the Sensei version, but I didn't know there was a stream bell roll. I don't know. Other posts I see on Twitter are NSFW. Had that happened to us? Oh no, I've curated it. But it's kind of come back to bite me in the butt. It's not all of them are like 18 plus, but a lot of them are like suggestive / NSFW. I mean, to be fair, that's just what type of artist I am. I surround myself with the type of artworks that I make in general, so I think it makes sense. But oh, it's Rhino. It's Rhino from Sentence to be a Hero. But although you can't pick the Sensei role, you have to be given the Sensei role, which fills a similar slot. Like, it does a similar thing to the 18 plus role. My Twitter's the same. Hello, Koku. How's your day going? Perfectly curated. I built my Twitter For You page brick by brick with my hands. If it's NSFW, you can stream in Discord? Yes. Yeah, I do. Or if you have time, you can draw and keep the pictures off the side and put in the description. Yeah, I mean, like, I've totally thought about, like, putting the links to the images off to the side. I mean, not, like, in the description, yes. I've thought about that. And, like, I could do... I just feel like it's less, I don't know. Like, okay, so I think about videos in ways that I'd like to make. And yes, I do stream in Discord sometimes, to be fair. But that's like something to the side. I mean, like, being productive while drawing, I guess. Like, productive for YouTube while drawing. Yeah, like, the type of video that I'd like to watch is, like, if someone is studying or if someone is practicing something and they have a reference, I'd like to see the reference. Because I think it's an important thing, at least for learning, to see how an artist interprets like the reference visually. So I just think it'd be better to, like, see it happen in real time rather than, like, look at the video and then click on the link. I just feel like it'll be more clunky. I think in general, I'm just probably lazy, because if I look around and, like, long enough, I'll probably find... Oh, hold on. I messed something up. Yeah, if I look around for long enough, I'm sure I'll find artworks that I could study, like, on video, but I guess I don't do it. So it's my fault. I'm kind of complaining about a non-issue. Drawing is productive. You're literally producing something. Yeah, but I mean, like, YouTube-wise. If I make a video, I want to make a video that I would watch. Like, that's usually the type of mindset that I go into making videos with. Hello, the Vindicated Kriegsman. How's your day going? I'd say link the person's account, because YouTube is annoying with it. AI for linking posts. Is it? I didn't know that. Hello, Kurals. How's your day going? How dare you how dare you cause that Sora artwork to pop up on my Twitter? I'm so sorry. What's the other role for? The Sensei role? It's essentially the same thing for, like, as the 18 plus role, but okay, I'm saying it fulfills, like, the same role. If you've got to my Pixip, it's, like, for stuff like that. Cute and funny, or so they say. So if you have any artworks that you'd like to put there, like whether you're making your own artworks or you have found artworks like that, you would put them there. After all, you know how Discord is. How to get it? I just give it to people who ask, basically. If I think you won't cause problems and you also ask, yeah. I do like a quiz. I'm like, who's your favorite? To be fair, I don't think I have to ask you. If I were to ask you, hey, who's your favorite cute and funny character? It's either Miss Nobu or it's that Blue Archive character that's on your profile. I mean, I can give it to you now. I would be named Yusuke Urameshi. Okay. Well, whenever you do join, welcome to the Discord. Mr. You. It's a big ass shadow. I'll be called Screen Hermit unless it's already taken. I don't know how that could be taken. Mr. Hermit. Surely you have the same username as before. Like, I mean, on Discord. Unless you changed your Discord name. I can't even get my Discord verified. I give up. I never had to verify for Discord for whatever reason. Why? No, I don't know why. Maybe my account's too old. I've never run into any issue with Discord verification. As in, like, I've never had Discord ask me. Luckily. You'll have to eventually. What? I'm not doing that. When it does ask me, I'm not doing it. Oh no, Screen Hermit is multiplying. There's more of him. Go to Texas and try to access Sensei rules. Not just me and an imposter. Try to access it. Really, is the Sensei role specific? Like, you'd think it'd just be that way for any NSFW role. Hello, Hobby. How's your day going? And also, hello, AA. Atcha. Atcha? Who am I trying to say? Hello, Double A. TYT. I'm a perfectly valid new alt account for YouTube? I mean, I too had an alt account on YouTube, but that was to be an evil version of Dennis. I kind of gave up and just made it my actual channel. Yeah, oh yeah, that was you, you scoundrel. Honestly, probably for the best. I mean, I think that making 2 sets of content is absolutely ridiculous. It was a ridiculous workload. No, arm too long. Anyways, I've given you the role, Mr. Nobu guy. Yeah, I was gonna have that moment where like I take off the mask and then everyone's like, wait, it was you the whole time? No, though, to be fair, it's like even though I did that, it's like my art style was still relatively the same. So I just really what I was banking on is the fact that YouTube is so large. Surely someone from my small YouTube channel wouldn't find find the other one. If I take off the mask, I mean take off my gloves. I'll unglove myself and be like, ha, it was these hands the entire time. Yeah, exactly. You'd recognize my hands by my hand lines or something. My ink-stained hands. Alas, that future was never meant to be. I've been struggling to find a channel like yours. Well, you found one at least, I guess. Haha. I mean, there's a bunch of... No, I don't know if that's true. But there is a bunch of channels that, like, make art, like, live stream art, I mean. Like, you have Leviathan, you have 58MW. The only problem is, I can't understand them. Well, Leviathan doesn't speak, and 58MW sometimes speaks, I think, but I just can't understand Korean. Do you mainly use Pinterest for reference for drawing, or do you use Twitter? Yeah, like Pixiv and Twitter is my main set of references. Pinterest sometimes, I think Pinterest is good for searching for poses, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like really difficult to find poses. I would say Pinterest is better for searching for like character designs, I guess. Twitter's not good for searching at all, and like Pixiv is like fine. The only thing with Pixiv is you don't actually get official like character designs. Of course, you could just go to the internet, like just a web browser. Broken read hands. Sometimes I wonder, how is your Pinterest For You page? It's basically, let me see. It's cool art style. It's anime girl in armor. It's lolly. It's delicious in dungeon art. It's cosplay. There's some, what's it called? Gachiakuta art. Gachiakuta. There's some more armor. We have some. We even have some Made in Abyss, I guess. Yeah, Pinterest has some standards. To be fair, it's not like Twitter isn't trying. It's not like Twitter isn't vaguely trying to have I mean, definitely less standards than Pinterest, that's for sure. But hey, at least Twitter is not Pixiv though, that's for sure. Pixiv is like, yeah, do whatever you want, I don't care. I'm seeing a lot of Kana Kamui, and Draco, Queen Draco from Fate, and Melusine. No, the only standard that Pixiv has is okay. Well, that's not true. This is an exaggeration, but it's like the only standard that Pixiv has is censor your artwork. That's it. You know, if you have a suspicious cylinder, you better put some lines over it, or you better mosaic it. How do mosaics actually look? Are they all even? I've never actually examined the censoring method of a mosaic before. Is the mosaic like? Is it a grid, or is it a random? I wonder. I don't know. Of course, you can do the humble white lightsaber or black bar. Although the black bar is like the worst type of censor. It's so ugly. The long pure white line, yeah. Instead of you can just do something like this. Don't worry, guys. This is a because really, we don't know what's behind these censor things. It could be anything. I think it could be anything. A black bar behind Monster Energy sensor is the best. Guys, don't stick your cylinder in an AC. Who the heck is sticking the cylinder in an AC? The cylinder must remain unharmed. If I'm looking for references that are at all safe for work, Pixiv isn't my first choice. Oh yeah, definitely not. Black censor is definitely the worst. Yeah. Black bar or black, like either making the object black or either making the object black or just like just covering it with like a black box is so, it's just so obnoxious. Hello, Lao boys. How's your day going? Nice job move style tech? What? I'm confused. It's a long story? What do you mean? I don't think any cylinder belongs inside of an AC unit. Just use pixel blur or Patreon symbols. Yes, Patreon symbols, fanbox symbols, something like that. I mean, I think the best way to do it, like honestly, is probably just like actually draw the draw clothing or something. Well, it depends. I guess for some, okay, to be fair, that's quite unreasonable for some artworks. Like if it's an artwork, if it's just like a sex scene, I mean, yeah, you're probably not gonna draw clothes on it. That'd be quite a lot of work, so that's quite unreasonable. But if it's like an artwork like this, where like there's nothing really going on, but it just happens to be NSFW, I think putting clothes on is probably like it doesn't even have to be like really good. It could just be like, you know, like a super undetailed rendering of like the shape of clothes. I think that'll work too. Basically, it's a meme of a guy who stuck his dick in an AC, but he said on Reddit cylinder in an AC. I heard of the one where like there was It was like asking how to remove a cylinder from a tube or something like that, while keeping like the cylinder must remain unharmed. I remember that. I don't know of in an AC is crazy. Aqua Deltarune when? I don't know. Usually when it comes to drawing characters, I have to be like interested in, or at least I'd have to engage with the piece of media that it's from. So I just haven't really either watched a playthrough of Deltarune or played Deltarune. Although I will say that she has a relatively like easy and cute design, so it's not like out of the realm of possibilities that I'll end up drawing her. I wouldn't hold my breath. Don't hold your breath, you might die. Draw Sans, bro? I'm not drawing Sans. Though perhaps if this was 9 years ago, I might consider drawing Sans. I might have considered it. Is this pen out of ink? Oh, yeah, this pen is done. Cool. Megalovania was one of the first songs I learned on piano because I didn't have like a classical piano teacher until later. So I kind of started off playing piano while just like learning songs that I liked, and Megalovania was one of them. I know, even though I'm quite rusty on piano, I still remember how to do that. First time I've ever seen one of those pens actually be fully used. What, do they all disappear before they get finished? Is this one ready? Okay, no. This one seems quite odd. What's up with this pen? Something must be wrong. Yeah, okay. I think this pen is broken. I have a pack of like 60 of them. So, not too pressed. Eh? Are they all like this? Then why was the other one like... But why? Hello, Christopher. How's your day going? How did we get into Sans from Undertale? And why do you refuse to draw the best character? What? Yo, Denny, why did you change the Discord? My old profile, I can't get back into. And that was the owner of the Discord. So if anything malicious happens to that Discord server, I can't really do anything. So I just decided to move Discord servers where, actual administrative actions can be taken. Like in the new Discord, I have moderators, so. Huh. I'm just gonna use this pen and let's see if it fixes itself. If it doesn't, then I'll. Okay, no, it seems fine. I think I can get it to. Yeah, it'll just take some effort. But he does commission. So if I get desperate, I can always commission it. Wow, 19.8K now? Yes. Yes, indeed. Good job. Thank you very much. I thought I was drawing the other drawing. I don't know how I got back to shading this one. Dun, 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 dun. Once you get to 20K, I'll unsub so you're one subscriber below the threshold. Just for you. You scoundrel! Do you have Japanese fountain pens? No, I don't. Although in a certain sense, I would agree with Virus. I would recommend commissioning me for something that I'm at least more used to drawing. That would probably get you the best value. I mean, in the end, a commission is a commission. But still, there are things I'm good at and then things that I'm not good at. I send you the sense I'm talking about? Oh, I'm sure. Who are your favorite characters? I feel like someone asked me this yesterday. No, they're just talking about cute and funny characters. Okay, so in general, my actual, like, I think my favorite protagonist is Subaru. Yep, that's it. No, okay, so maybe it's like Subaru, Shinobu from the Monogatari series, and then I like Melusine or Draco, Queen Draco from Fate Grand Order. Although if I was going based on design, so like I went for favorite main character, favorite like female character, and then probably I'm just gonna go maybe like character design. Character design wise, I think Ononoki from Monogatari is like my third favorite. I saw you draw that kaiju girl and it was Pete. Comments not so much though. What's up with the comments? No, I think the comments are pretty on brand, to be fair. I'm not really surprised by any of those comments. What do you find troubling about the comments? Wait, what? On Twitter? Really? Oh, no. Wait, you're talking about the kaiju girl, right? On the kaiju girl one? Huh? I sent it to you? Oh, right. I hope you sent it to the right account, because one of my accounts... Yeah, because one of my accounts is... I don't know. Okay, you did send the correct one. Let me check it out. No, I didn't see that comment at the very least. Or I think you're talking about the. Oh, I know him. He's Ink Sans. True, I do like Ink Sans. He's pretty cool. Though to be fair, it's not exactly like Sans' design that I'm. That's like a problem. I don't really mind drawing basic Sans or not. But in the end, I will be drawing a skeleton. So. Yeah, I think I remember seeing a comment like that under the Kizumonogatari. No, yeah, over the one with like Mini Nobu. Hold on, you said your favorite. Tamer than usual, actually. They're being good today. I think my top 3 would be Nobu, mine, and Neru. Question, who's mine? I don't commission people since I can draw for myself, but if I did, I like the people I commission to at least have fun with the art I pay them to do. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't draw for myself so I can get commissions. Oh, Akame got killed. Is she the pink one? The pink-haired girl with the sniper? I forget. Did she have the sniper? There was a girl with scissors as well. It's been so long since I watched Akame got killed. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, fair pick. Fair pick. Isn't Ononoki a doll? Yes. Look, I'm on brand. I never waver in my biases. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, she's like a doll-like thing. I think she's actually a corpse, sort of. What do you have fun with art? What do you have fun with the art? What do you mean? I just have fun drawing. I like the characters that I draw, and I like and drawing is like figuring out a puzzle, I guess, for different poses. So I like that as well. For Halloween, would you draw Wendigo Girl? I did draw Wendigo Girl before. I'd probably sketch a Wendigo Girl. I don't know. I don't make promises for the future. You know what they say? What is it? You know what they say? The man who promises the future forsakes his past. Or something like that. No, present. Sorry, forsakes his present, not past. I keep saying past. It's not past. Also, no one said that. I made up that quote. So how the hell do I mess up a quote that I made up? Doll joints for the win? Yes. Hello, Mr. Apostle. What do you mean have fun with the art for commissions? Okay, well, it's like I like drawing anime girls. If someone commissions me to draw like a caterpillar, if someone commissions me to draw a realistically styled caterpillar, I'm probably not gonna enjoy that as much, you know. And if someone commissions me to draw Ononoki, I'll have more fun than if someone commissions me to draw like, I don't know, Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What is your recommendation for getting out of art block? It depends on what type of... If the art block is like, I can't make good art for whatever reason, like randomly, I'd recommend breaking down your steps, your methods of drawing into simpler steps. I suppose. Something like... Yeah, try to simplify your method to a very basic degree and see where you're like struggling with. Or you can like look at a bunch of different artist methods and like try to find one that works better for you, you know? Basically just try and change something. Change something about what you're doing. It's experimentation, I guess. If it's about finding motivation, then I mean, in a similar sense, I guess just looking around and finding stuff that motivates you. But I assume you're talking about art block in like the form of not being able to make artwork that you find to be nice, like good artwork. What about painful artwork like Subaru rejecting Rem? I don't really care about the. I don't really care about the contents of the work for the most part. Like I'm probably not going to draw any Guro or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, but other than that, I mean, I don't really care. It's not like I'm super let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really get like super emotionally swayed by something that I'm drawing. In general, I might be able to like feel something when watching an anime, but when I'm drawing something, it's just like, it's fun. I guess it's a puzzle. It doesn't matter what the it doesn't really matter what the puzzle ends up depicting. It's just a fun puzzle to put together the pieces, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I probably would like sketch a Wendigo girl, but if it's like trying to make a full illustration of like a Wendigo girl on digital, yeah, probably not. More mental, less practice, if it makes sense. More mental, less practice. As in like you just don't like you're just not motivated to do art right now, that type of thing. I mean, when it comes to motivation, I really just look around. I do the things that I think will motivate me to draw. I'm constantly looking at artworks because I think they're interesting and they make me want to try out different things, or at least they make me want to refine my skill further. Or maybe for you, it might be like listening to music or something. I don't know. Learning art is so boring. It doesn't have to be, I guess. Well, I mean, if the problem for a person is like that they just don't like learning in general, well, I guess I can't really help. Like, I don't know if that person is able to be helped per se. But I don't think learning is like always, I don't think it's really learning that's the problem. It's kind of the way that you do learn. Like, some people might say that they don't like learning, but it's really like they don't like learning in a specific type of way. Maybe, unless that person just doesn't like to like feel bad at something. They don't like the process. They don't like the reality that they are like not that good at something. And so by learning, it like shoves that reality in your face, which a person might not like. But in that case, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some introspection would be needed on that part. But if it actually is like learning itself is boring. I think it's more so like the way that you're learning is probably boring. I don't make learning boring for me. I'm not going to draw a bunch of boxes for the sake of drawing boxes. I don't really care about I wouldn't have fun doing that. I learn in relation to things that I'm interested in, I guess. I don't like too much structure when it comes to things that I'm having fun with. So I'm not going to like put myself up for a course, like an art course or something. I'm going to learn whatever I want to learn in the moment, I guess. This pen is really weird. How much opens up a borderline anorexic wallet? Hey, you leave your wallet alone. It doesn't deserve this slander. Although I'll gladly learn about astronomy. It depends on the teacher and how you're learning it. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I don't think you actually have a problem with learning. I think you just have a problem with like how you're learning. I enjoy learning as long as it's something I like. Yeah. Even if it's something I like, I wouldn't like learning if it's like a way of learning that I just don't vibe with, I guess. I like art, but I'm probably not going to go to art. I would never choose to go to art school because I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think the general way of learning is something that's enjoyable for me. I think I enjoy drawing the most when it's something NSFW. Yeah, that's fair. I think the body is fun to draw. Although perhaps I'm biased, I am an NSFW artist. I said something highly controversial in a very vague way. I don't think it's controversial to say I don't like something. It's controversial to say something like, it's controversial to say like something is bad, or like if you say anime art is bad, I think that's controversial. But if you say something like I don't like anime art, I don't think that's like super controversial. At least people who would think that that's controversial, I don't know if they have like a super good head on their shoulders. Like, it's one thing to personally not like something, but it's another thing to like make a statement about it, about that something, like in relation to other people and how they should feel about it. But I guess you're right. I guess that is still kind of controversial. People do take issue with what other people think. Learning art isn't boring unless it's landscape or architecture. I think my problem is I can't dedicate enough time to study. Too many things at home, so I end up drawing while I'm at work. You don't really need to even study that long. Like, I think 10 minutes a day is like fine enough, as long as you're doing like a focused study, I guess. And by like, just put your mind to one thing, one aspect of drawing. It could be like hair, it could be the face. Just as long as the like thing that you're studying, the subject isn't so big, like all of anatomy, like the entire human body, I think you can probably have some solid improvement, even if it's like a little bit of time. 10 minutes, 30 minutes. You put your heart into what you're inspired. You put your heart into art and inspired want to. Art school is pretty much entirely for building connections. Portfolio, not as... Oh, connection / portfolio. Not as much the skill in and of itself. Fair enough. I have heard something like that. It's like about networking. At least a big part of it is about networking. It's controversial to say water is wet or dry. Yeah, I guess. They teach you to make a career, and that career will be to go against other artists in the world. So it's not only are you trying to compete. Okay, I see. You're drawing for competition also, and connection. Competition and career. Also, I do agree with that person who said I draw best when it's NSFW. All of my family, even girlfriend, was in the medical field, so I've seen the human body more than I like. Fair enough. Who's the purple-haired character on the right? That's Jahi-sama, or Jai-sama. From or the great Jai-sama won't be discouraged or something, or defeated. Something like that. Demon girl gets isekai'd into human world. Has to make do with that reality. I might start focusing on anime heads since I've been getting much better at that. I've been trying to move on to the full body and force myself out of my comfort zone, but it's too confusing to learn it all at the same time. Yeah, I mean, if you've just started learning the head, I mean, if you want to move on to something else, you can move on to like the head and the neck connection, and then you can move on to like the neck shoulder area, like the traps and the collarbones and that type of stuff. And then you can move on to like the chest, and then you can that's basically how I learned. I learned by like working my way down the body. I started from the head. I started from eyes. Eyes were the first thing that I learned. I'm trying too many different things that I've never really done, and somewhat overwhelming. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Art Hermit, who may or may not be just the screen hermit. I don't like this head. I think this head is not centered with the body. This head should be over here. Like, the center is right here, but I think the center should be like right here. Wait, no. I think the center should be right here. This is the correct one, I think. But I messed up. Yeah, it's off, but I'm drawing in pen. What can I do? Nothing. I can't do anything. Actually, I can do something. The actual solution would be to, instead of moving the head, it'd be to kind of move the body. Maybe something like that. I think that looks a little bit better. I can probably put this in using shading as well and make it look a little bit better. Does anyone here like any specific tea? Not really. I like tea. I actually, just today for breakfast, I had tea. I think it had cinnamon in it. It had, I think it was cinnamon, basil, and I don't know. Hello, Mr. Gularity. That's new. I'm Bo, watching you after my shift, working at the dog rescue. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you had a good day. You did? Well, that's good. Continue to have a good day. I work in a warehouse, so I'm always drinking energy and coffee. Warehouse jobs do not seem like they'd be enjoyable at all. They seem like they'd be quite draining, especially from stories I've heard. Yeah, yes, they are, but I got a 40-minute break to draw, so I may post what I do in Discord. Oh, nice. Well, I hope to see what you do. Or so I say, but I'm aware of the fact that people's names on Discord are different than on stream. And to be fair, even if someone tells me their name, unless their behavior or something like that is super memorable, I might just forget. I can change my name on Discord. No, it's fine. Actually, well, I say it's fine. That might help, but it's fine. I mean, in any case, I should maybe remember. Maybe, maybe. No, I don't think I would. I don't have enough trust in my brain to keep that together. Yeah, you're the Nobu guy. I remember because you had that one comment. No, you had that one comment, and there was a. So I clicked on the comment because there's comments on that comment, and it was all you. I was like, oh no, I thought it was a guy with other people's comments on it. Like I was like, I, but it was all him. It was all him about Shinobu. So you are now the Nobu guy. It's probably also memorable because you are known as the Nobu guy, but your profile picture is not Shinobu, so it's also funny to me. I was wondering if it was her. Looked at your channel and instantly subscribed. I forgot, what was that? What is it? Was it a short or a post? Did I even? Oh, it was a post. It was a post. Yeah. I mean, no, it was a short. It was a short talking about thick or thin thighs, right? Yeah. It used to be Nobu and Aragi, but recently became obsessed with Neru. Ah, fair enough. So it goes. Okay, I'm over here, and I'm not really drawing that much. Let me see what I want to draw next. I think it was mostly because I was struggling on this pose for the head. Do I try another pose like it, or... I don't know. I'll do a high angle shot. Yeah, my birthday is in July. It was July 7th. I get to pretend that the people who are shooting fireworks for the 4th of July are shooting fireworks for my birthday. Thank you very much. Hey, if someone wishes me my birthday in the same month as my birthday, it still counts. I mean, I guess in my birth month, it's more like happy birth month rather than happy birthday, huh? But so it goes. Collarbone? Okay. Was there a character? I'm thinking about what I want to draw later. Happy birth year then, Dennis. Hey, you can't do that. My birth year was a long time ago. Happy late birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I think what I want to do. I want to draw some characters from The Elusive Samurai. That show has a really pretty style. Hopefully when I get back, you finished your piece. Yeah, hopefully. And now I'm off work. I gotta drive home. All right, well, have a good commute back from work. It must suck having a long commute. I mean, obviously, I think I'm stating the obvious. It sucks to have to take a long time to get home after a long day at work. Wow. Mr. Dennis, whose name is not actually Dennis, has some some wise statements. I don't get a fireworks display for my birthday. Sulks. Don't worry, somewhere in the world there is someone shooting fireworks right now. So, or rather, somewhere in the world when it's your birthday, someone is shooting a firework. So, someone out there is celebrating, even if you don't hear or see them. Hello, Astra. How's your day going? Can you touch me? Nah, I don't think you can. You know, with the right mindset, the world isn't as lonely as it seems. Although maybe that's just a bunch of cope that I came up with as a child. if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to see it, does it make a sound? Yes. Yes, it does. Although it depends what you call a sound, right? If a sound is just the vibration of air, yeah, actually, if sound is just the vibration of air molecules, then it does make a sound. But if sound is the experience of the vibration of air molecules, then it might not make a sound if there's no animals there. It depends on what you mean by sound. Nah-eyed sound? That's not a good... Don't say that. I found a giant roach at home. Can you please dispose it, please? Nah. Nah, but I mean, to be fair, most feel-good moments are coping. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know. I don't think that's true. But there's a lot of things that people believe or think that are coping, but it still makes them feel better. I think those people who are slightly delusional probably have the right idea about how they're supposed to live their life. Damn it, who put the philosophy in here? I have no clue. A little bit of delusion makes life a little bit better, more manageable. I was scrolling through Twitter and found R34, my favorite artist. Oh, well, that's... Well, I don't have to say that's nice or not. It depends on you as a person. Let's change the music. Philosophy in my gunny stream, what the hell? Right? Let me get a new song. What song should I do? I'll do the very first song. I'll do the song from my very first video. Video song .m4a. Start. Fa is how I reacted. In a good way or a bad? I think this eye is too big. Yeah, this eye is too big. Where's this from? It's these songs that I'm playing are songs that I've made. Before I used to do visual arts, I liked music. I liked playing on the piano. And so I guess that skill kind of... I say that skill, it's not exactly like the motor skill, but the skill... the, like, knowledge, I guess music theory in some sort, kind of carried over to making songs. I just make songs in, like, GarageBand. I don't have my piano I don't have my keyboard in my room anymore, so I don't, like, get to play regularly, at least not as regularly as I'd like to. Maybe I should take it back once in a while. I just don't have any room available. Fa is only there for bad stuff? I don't know. Maybe you're so happy, Fa. Is piano fun? I've always wanted to try it out. I think it's fun. It's as fun as... Yeah, I think it's fun. I think making music is fun. Anything is fun if you don't take it too seriously. I think piano's easier than art. It took me 9 years to get decent at art, but it was very easy to do music. Maybe that just means that I'm more, you know, I'm more angled towards music than art, like visual art. But nah, I think it's just that piano is actually easier. I think music is easier than visual arts. In a sense, like, even though, yeah, there's not, like, set in stone rules, I feel like there is a little bit firmer rules for music than there is for art. I've been drawing for a couple of years and I'm still ass, so it goes. I mean, I was drawing for like what, 5 years? I was drawing for like 4 years, and I still wasn't good. I only really started to improve 5 years after, like 2021, 2022. I think 2022 is when I actually started to improve. And then it's still like been like 4 years since then, and here I am. I'm still not like a godlike artist, but I think I've gotten decent. Intermediate, maybe. I've been. Hold on. Dennis, do you have real life friends that you hang out with? Nope. I mean, I hang out with my family, my siblings, but I genuinely don't think I have enough time to hang out with friends. Like, I think I would. No, well. No, well. If I wanted to have friends, there's a bunch of things that I'd have to do, like go somewhere. I don't know. I thought about this. I haven't thought about it as much lately because I'm not in the mindset to do that. I don't have the time. But I had thought about, like, at some point I was like, okay, at one point if I do want to like meet people, what would I do? I don't know. I'd probably go to like some sort of club where we're all doing something of like similar something similar. Maybe I'd go to, I don't know, something like dance. I don't know. There's places you can go to meet people. But even if I wanted to, I don't have enough time. Yeah, I mean, when I'm not drawing, when I'm not doing stream, I'm like practicing off stream. If I'm not practicing off stream, I'm drawing digitally, like doing my illustrations there for Patreon and for just to post in general. If I'm not doing that, I'm hanging out with my siblings. And if I'm not doing that, I'm doing like the stuff that I do in the rest of the day, like eat, shower, clean, dishes. Okay, that's probably part of cleaning, but what if the garbage? There's only 24 hours in the day, and I spend a lot of it doing other stuff. Will you ever do a room tour or a face reveal? Probably a face reveal. At some point, probably like 100,000. No, 100,000. Oh no, that is actually it. Yeah, 100,000 subscribers. So a long ways away. Also, hello Undecided Bloxy, and hello Soda, and hello Taiga. How's your day going? No, don't know that profile picture. I've been drawing for a while, but I never truly actually got into it. Fair enough. I think for you to get into drawing, you have to like find the angle for what inspires you. The reason why I actually got into like stylized art is because of Yusuke Murata, the illustrator for One Punch Man's manga. It is, I mean, he draws in like most manga. It's in black and white, but it's in black and white and it still looks like really, really, really impressive. So I guess it made me think that even if I don't have any fancy tools or anything like that, I can probably still like make something that looks good. Of course, he's probably drawing on a digital tablet, right? But I mean, it's still in black and white, which makes it seem more manageable. It's only light and dark at the end of the day. He's probably around 40 years old. Yeah, I'm 21. I'm 21 right now. Yes, I can finally drink alcohol. I mean, I never would. I don't like the taste of it. And I don't like the effect it has on my body. It doesn't even make me happy. It doesn't make me sad. It doesn't do anything to my emotions. It just makes my body lag. I don't want to have high ping in real life. Out here with 600 ping. I make it input for my leg to move. It takes like seconds. Trash. It's trash. Although I never really, yeah, but I had such a bad experience with it that I'm just put off with it entirely. Do you attend college? No. I have nothing that I'd like to learn there, and I don't think it'd benefit me. And, debt. And debt. Maybe if I wanted to become a lawyer, or maybe a medical student, like a doctor. If I, at some point, still, want to do something like that, I'd probably go to, a trade school. Sorry, Dennis, but you're coping because people with no friends says this. No, I mean, I like literally, even if I wanted to have friends, I'd have to sacrifice something. I'm far too greedy and lazy to want to drop any of the things that I'm currently doing. I like streaming, I like drawing, I like hanging out with my siblings, I like okay, maybe I don't like the other things like having to eat, having to like clean, having to, I don't like that stuff, but despite having like not liking to do it, I still have to do it. I have 24 hours in the day. 8 hours or 7 hours is spent sleeping. A good chunk is spent like streaming or doing YouTube stuff. Another good chunk is spent working on a commission and then working on Patreon. Another chunk is spent practicing. I do draw for for a good long while. And I would like some amount of time to relax. I don't know. Maybe I'm also I don't find myself too eager. Not like I don't get along with people. I do get along with people, but it's rare that I find someone that I can mesh it's rare that I find someone that doesn't take a lot of energy for me to like hang out with. When I hang out with someone, I'd like to like feel energized after the fact. I don't want to feel like drained. I don't want to feel like I've expended energy to just chill with someone. And I don't know, like even though these people are out there somewhere, it is just my lazy brain says, nah, that's a little bit too much work for right now. You have too much stuff on your plate. Just focus and do the things that you can do right now. One day you can do that, I guess. In any case, I am quite happy. Perhaps if I was like dying of loneliness or something, I would actually be more eager to hang out. I mean, it's the same thing when it comes to online. I think the way, like, the amount of friends I have online is the same amount of friends that I'd have in real life, which is to say, like, very little. Online, unless, like, I'm drawing, like, I could have friends if they are the type that I could, like, hang out with and draw at the same time. But, I mean, I think I'm quite obsessed with drawing in a certain sense. I'm kind of always drawing. So unless there's, like, friends that I have that I can like hang out with in that state, like either they're artists themselves or they're people who like would just be in VC or something or like just be on like FaceTime or I don't know, something like that, I'm gonna find it very difficult to like hang out with people, I guess. I like drawing. I really do like drawing. I'm very content. There's only 1 hour left in the day because the other 23 are for cooking. Fair enough. I've probably been drawing for 10 years, but I'm still not great because I don't do it regularly enough. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, okay, I could say I've technically been drawing for like my entire life, but I don't know. I don't count that. I really start counting when I'm seriously trying to draw, like when I started drawing every day. When I started like, actually trying, I guess. To some degree. You're only 4 years older than me? Yeah, wait, what? Wait, if you're 17, you can't be in the Discord. Sick. Yeah. I've been daily drawing for 220 days, 2 hours to... Unless we're like about to make 18, I guess. I've been drawing daily for 220 days. Yeah, right. How do I transition into drawing more of my original stuff? Any tips? I mean, drawing more of your original stuff. You could come up with the like, so you can just practice something like this, like just draw mannequins essentially, and then you can put so you can look at references, draw the poses, and then you can like draw your characters on top of it. if you're saying how do you like come up with original poses themselves, like itself, I guess you'll have to understand the body well enough to put it in unique poses, I guess. You probably have to do more studying. If you can draw the body and understand it from basically every different angle and how it connects to itself, then you should be able to just draw original poses. But if you have a gap in understanding the body, then you're not gonna be able to like do completely original poses without any reference, I guess. I'm 18 in September. Well, fair enough. No, I don't think that's fair enough. I mean, it is fair enough. That's only in 2 months. Fact. I mean, I've already made people like I've already made people wait until their birthday to like join the Discord. It'd be hypocritical if I said, no, it's fine now. Happy to help, but I couldn't myself. YouTube channel I watch says what? What is wrong with you, Virus? What is actually wrong with you? All right, you know what? Fine, I'll let it slide. It's basically this. It's basically you're basically 18. I guess I should tell that to Mr. Tadier as well. That's fair. I guess I probably just like anatomy. although that's probably the fact that I am, I do like to do NSFW artworks. So knowing anatomy is probably like very useful to me. Dude, I can't draw a cube to save my life. I don't think you need to draw a perfect cube. I don't draw perfect cubes. I never need to draw perfect cubes. Unless I'm doing architecture, but I'm not really doing architecture. Not yet. Look at this cube. Very wobbly, but it's good enough to like figure out the orientation of the body. Do you have any future plans with your art? Not particularly. So what I'd like to do is, I mean, maybe at some point I'll do a manga. I do have like stories. I have characters. I have OCs. A lot of the characters I use for practice are OCs. But no, literally just but. I mean, what was I gonna say? Oh, there's a lot of blank pages. I should probably go back and fill them at some point. Yeah, my goal for art... Okay, so I have like a fake goal for art, which is like the big goal for art. My fake big goal for art is to become almost as good or like as good as like Yusuke Murata. That's my goal. I'd like to become that type of artist. Yusuke Murata, or maybe the artist that does Vagabond, or like that manga. Even maybe, yeah, like, those guys. Kim Jung-gi. But that's a fake goal. My real goal for art is just to improve, I guess. As long as I'm improving, I'm fulfilling my goal. To some degree. Like, as long as I'm learning, I guess. Also love drawing NSFW art if I find a reference that generally intrigues me. I have developed a very basic understanding of how the shapes of the muscles and types. Yeah, I mean, I think that works. Like, I think I probably have a slightly easier time because, like, I'm looking at such a huge volume of art over a long period of time that I will just find a lot of artworks that intrigues me. Or maybe I'm just easy to impress. Who knows? Maybe I just have low standards, but so I find it easy to practice because yeah, I have a lot of things that I'd like to look at. Drawing NSFW for me is like playing FNAF. My parents can jump scare me anytime. Yeah, that's how it was. Hello, Nofam. How's your day going? I do think trying to challenge yourself a bit is very useful. Kind of like what like Astra is saying. Although I will say that to a certain degree, sometimes it's not really that helpful. Like when I was younger, I was like I said, I was very inspired by Yusuke Murata. So I did study his artwork a lot. I would say though that I don't think I was of the skill level yet to even understand what it is he was doing. Like at all. So I don't really know if I gained much from it. I don't think it's a bad thing to waste time in like practicing. I think like the experience of at least having tried something is useful in and of itself. But I just didn't have the mindset. I didn't have the experience nor the mindset to capitalize on that. My father went through one of my books in front of me. Yeah. I mean, I always used to hide my books. Or rather, I didn't even have books yet. I had like loose leaf paper. Maybe not even loose leaf. I had printer paper. And so I had a folder. And so I guess I used to like kind of hide my folder. It not even like it's not even like all of it was like NSFW or anything. I just don't like people looking at things that I don't put out there for them to look at, I guess. At least I used to be like that. At this point I don't really care. Maybe I've become lackadaisical with my approach to people looking at my stuff. But certainly before, I was more. I don't know if paranoid is the right word, but I'm talking about like years ago, like maybe five, you know, 9 years ago and until like 5 years ago. Mom found my sis's Yuri. Not a great day to be alive for me. What? Doesn't really affect you though, right? Fair enough though. Also, I haven't given up on art yet, in case you're wondering. That's just oh, Justin, your secretive training arc. True. I haven't seen any artwork for you recently. I was wondering about it slightly. Mainly, I was wondering. I guess I did. I thought of you because the old server went down, or no, not went down. The old server's still up, but we have the new server, and so I was like, hey, I wonder if Hermit will join. To be fair, I didn't know what happened. I really don't know who left or who stayed during that whole last server. Like when all the mods left, and then yeah, because a bunch of people were leaving at some point, so I was like, I wonder if Screen Hermit is still here. And I was like, I haven't seen Screen Hermit's art in a while. I mean, the thought ended there. I didn't really think much about it after that, but oh, you had to explain it. I see. I still can't show people my art because I become too embarrassed. Oh, I see. You see, just become like me and destroy the value that you hold for your art. Which sounds bad. I like art, but I don't like hold precious the artworks that I make right now. I'm completely fine with just messing them up. I was saying something I forgot. Yeah, I think it's more like I value the process of learning and like rather than the final product. I don't like showing people my art either. I mean, yeah, I think most people are like that though. Hello, meme kid. How's your day going? I showed Dennis my anime girl art, and I hated every moment of it. Oh, me? I mean, yeah, I guess afraid of judgment, maybe. Don't worry, I think I'm too lazy to judge people. I have seen weirder art on the internet. I have been on Pixiv. As a denizen of Pixiv, I think I've seen the weirdest art there could possibly be. When I see art, I'm more like trying to figure out, or rather, I'm not trying to figure out. I'm trying to like I don't know, see what the artist is trying to do, what they were trying to do. What were they trying to do with this line or that line, and why? I don't really think about the person, to be fair. I more so think about the art, I guess. My art sucks? No, I don't think so. I think your art's fine. I mean, all like in the end, all you're really saying is your art sucks to you, which is like fine. I don't think it's like a super odd thing to think. I think most artists like kind of think like that to some degree. There's always someone else that you're looking up to. Like you have that one artist who does that really nice rendering with that super interesting like the weird line art brush that's probably just a painting brush. And like I'm thinking of like Yusuke Murata, but I think it's also good to keep in mind that sure you might have your own wishes and goals for your art, but like whenever you say something like your art sucks, I mean it is the case that art is subjective. Everyone has their own standards, and if someone is worse at you at art, they're gonna think that your art is better than what you think it is at the very least. It's all subjective, all relative. It tends to be that artists simply have high standards for their arts, usually. One thing I'll say, oh yeah, aligning the heads. I think I remember that. Yeah, having the chin actually be where the center is, and like the face as well. It is quite important. It makes everything look a little bit less wonky. Do you see that Twitter separated tweets and retweets? Yes, yes. I still see tweets on my For You page, but clicking on the artist profile, you do like see it. To me, I kind of like it. Like the only way I wouldn't like it is if it actually interfered with the function of retweets itself. But I mean, people can still like just go to the retweet section. I think I don't know. It's interesting. I don't hate it though. I don't know how much I like it, but I certainly don't. I think I do like it for the fact that I can see more of the artist's like actual work. But I mean, you could do that anyways, though. You can do that anyways with the media tab. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know actually. After seeing, I don't even know who that is. Only Goro really disgusts me. Huh. I'm more disgusted by like scat than anything, to be fair. Because I guess in the end, like Goro is really just anatomy outside of the body, for the most part, or sometimes inside the body still. But like, I can at least appreciate the effort it takes to make it look like high quality, I guess, because it's anatomy, because it's still part of the human body. I'm not even like really troubled by scat. It's just like, you know. Whenever I show people my sketchbook, they always ask, "Why don't you draw men?" And I'm always like, "They're not that interesting to draw. Simple." I feel like drawing men is kind of restrictive. I don't necessarily think that's true, but so like I think I just enjoy drawing women more. I think I also have a little bit of a higher standard for men, so there's a lot less male characters that makes me want to draw them when it comes to like, between men and women. But I will draw men sometimes. Like I mean, like yesterday I drew Andrew Graves. It just depends on the character, I guess. I enjoyed the change because I clicked someone's account to usually see their art. Yeah. I can appreciate it not being like as cluttered as before, having the separation. But again, so what? No, I mean, it's already like that. Yeah. The one thing I don't like that the media tab is defaulted to videos. That's the one thing. I think, yeah, I'm fine with the retweet stuff. I do like the fact that there's a different tab for the most part. It makes their posts less cluttered. But yeah, I don't like the media tab thing. It's a little bit more. It's just slightly like it's not a big deal, but it's just slightly more annoying. To be fair, I look up to your art, Dennis. Oh well, thank you. Mainly heads. I don't know how the hell you get the anime heads like that. I don't know. Have you ever drawn Mimi from ReZero? No, I have never. Although she's cute. You think it's a good thing that they removed likes? No. I think like being able to see the like and dislike ratio is good. Wait, removed likes from? Yeah, I mean, but what do you mean by removed likes on YouTube? Back from lurking. Welcome back. Yes, I do find it very difficult to find a male character that makes me want to draw them because most of the time they're just in the same generic pose. Ad poses matter the most to me. I don't really care about the pose. Like, I care about the character. I think a big aspect of what makes me want to draw a character is the character, like the writing. Usually, or the character, or like how the character seems in artworks, or in like in the artworks. I don't even have to see the writing, but if the character looks like an interesting character visually, either in their expressions or something like that, that's also going to make me want to draw them. But yeah, I mean, I don't see a lot of male. I also just don't really see that many male characters in general. I feel like artists in general draw more female characters than male characters, so of course I'm probably going to want to. I mean, that's an excuse. I mainly just do like to draw women more. And that's just the end of it. But there's it's like that and a bunch of excuses that I can also rattle off too. I think the only male I've drawn is Araragi. I haven't drawn Araragi, but I have drawn Oshinomame. My goat. My glorious 0 screen time goat. Someone give the man his screen time. Although I think he's a more effective character because of the fact that he has like little screen time. Can you draw Rize from the Chainsaw Man? I mean, I can. Will I? No. You cannot look at people's likes anymore on X? Oh yeah, I don't care. I don't really care what people are liking. I mean, in the end, it's like, yeah, I don't really care. People could probably still bookmark in the first place. So like, if someone really wanted to hide their likes, they just bookmark instead of like, I assume. I don't care. That happened a long time ago. The like thing, not being able to see people's likes. Okay, goodbye, virus. Have a good day. I drew Mastro, Vegeta, Ichigo, Goku, guy from Bleach, I assume. Sonic, Tails, Batman, Piccolo, so far. Oh, nice. That's fair. My love for drawing comes most from gesture slash figure drawing. So I've always wanted to draw the next great pose that intrigues me. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that's totally fair. When drawing a female or in general, what do you like more? You're asking me this question? I like absolutely massive, just gargantuan, uh big eyes. They're my favorite. Nah, give me a cutting board. Not joking. I'm not joking, actually. If a mountain goat can climb up a character's chest, I don't want him. Get him out of here. Any curvature and anything more than 90 degrees, anything more than just a straight line, too much. Get it out of here. No, I'm joking. Yeah, that's a bit extreme. But yeah, I mean, in general, I care more about like the bottom half of the character. Bottom half of the character and the face. I think I care more about the face than anything, but other than that, yeah. Like the thighs, the butt. Because to be fair, as long as the character doesn't have like a super like massive, I'm not the what is it called? I don't find like super exaggerated proportions like appealing. So, and like most characters don't really have that for the most part. So I don't really focus that much on the chest. And I think it's a little bit easier to make a flat chest look good than a super large chest or like just a larger chest. To me, I guess. So yeah. Also, you know, if the character has a flat chest, if you hug her, you're closer to her heart. And isn't that wholesome? Mousepad supremacy. Weird question, but do you do the deed to your own art, to your own work? You don't got to answer. No, I don't feel anything from my artwork. I mean, like I said, yeah, I don't feel anything. I don't feel attachment, or I just it doesn't prove anything if I do it to the artwork I've already done it for. I don't feel anything for my artworks, whether it be like attachment to like them existing on the page in an unblemished state, or for me like liking them. I don't really feel any attraction to the artworks that I make. I might like a character, but that doesn't. Yeah, I mean, my work is my work. It's more so like a something for me to examine, for me to figure out what I went wrong with, what I can do better. Even if I do like really like I do like this mellow scene. But I don't. It's just like, I don't know. It's empty, I guess, to me. It's something that I've made. It'd be like eating my own arm to like try to satiate my hunger. I don't think that's really gonna work. Some people can do it. I can't. Nothing is better than Mewtwo shaped girls. 100% agree. Hey, I have a brother. I have a twin. I was happy in the haze of a drunken. Is this a? Oh, I don't know if this is lyrics or you're saying that you found a drug and now you're not happy. Fair enough. I see people over distort the bottoms of their females by a lot, and that's fair, if that's what they fuck with. But personally, I want my drawings to remain relative to the reality. Yeah, I don't really mind. I don't care what people draw. Like, I think you should draw what you enjoy. I don't think like people should draw thing. I don't think you should temper what you draw because of like the opinions of other people. So yeah, I am speaking like just for myself personally. A more realistic. I don't even know if I think about realism. I don't know. I don't really care about like realism for the most part. It just happens that like I mean, I guess so. I guess I do because if I'm saying something like exaggerated proportions are like not that appealing, then I must be like making like in I must be contrasting to like less exaggerated. And what would that be? I guess more realistic, I suppose. But I guess I don't really think of it like realistic. Maybe it's because it's anime. Maybe because anime just doesn't register as realistic to me. Not a twin. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Mr. Nobu. Wait, but have I seen? Yeah, I have. Trust me, I have a good twin detection. I have a twin detection system. It's never led me wrong yet. You're a brother, not a twin. Two different things. You guys can barely see this. Do I want to put hair on this character? On her head, specifically? I really like fiery shape language. I like let me see. Especially like when it comes to hair or when it comes to like fur or anything like that. I like when artists draw them like with the shape language that is like similar to fire. Like this type of thing. Like the sharp edges contrasted with like the round sides or something like that. It's really nice. We can make it hairy elsewhere. I said on the head, you silly goose. Silly goose? Who do I think I am? No, actually, I don't know who I think. I don't know who the heck says silly goose. I'm genuinely asking, who in the world am I? First of all, I don't say that type of stuff. Second of all, who does? Do you like using pen because it's easier than pencil? I like using pen because pencil smudges, and I hate smudging. Smudging is the bane of my existence. Like I can do this on my drawing, and it's not gonna like rub off on my hand, unless it's like really fresh. That's the main reason. Another reason is when you're drawing with pen, you can't erase it. You have to work with your mistakes. When I made this head that's like bad, I will like if I actually wanted to fix it properly, I would just have to do another drawing of the same pose, which I think is miles more useful than like trying to fix a mistake that you've already made. Like I think having this drawing there and like keeping it on the page and then doing a new drawing and being able to like look at this drawing and then look at the new drawing that you're doing and like try and adjust is more useful. And if you do want to fix a mistake or work with a mistake, I think Rem just fell off my light. I think that's also like it's better to like learn to work with it than erase it, I guess. Yeah, like for me personally, it's just been more useful for me to like try to work with the mistakes and work around them or just let them be. Like so it makes me treat my art less special. So like I can mess it up. It's fine. Mistakes are always going to happen. I can always make a new drawing. And it teaches me to work with my mistakes. It teaches me line confidence because I can't erase the line. I have to just commit to it. Yeah, a bunch of reasons essentially. I like pencil. I think pencil is a little bit more precise. I like the precision that comes with it. But I don't like all the other factors. Although I know there's a bunch of different pencils out there. Like there are pencils with harder graphite, softer. So maybe it's the case that I just haven't like looked enough to find a type of pencil that I like. That's why I always outline my pencil with a pen so it doesn't smudge. Interesting. And I also love doing underline sketch with a marker, then go over with a pen. It's a lot quicker and also looks unique. That sounds interesting. That'd be cool to see that type of art, like what you're actually talking about. Because it sounds interesting, but I can't really visualize it properly. I like the gray color, and look, but it has too many downsides. Yeah, so it goes. I only started drawing in pen at the start, like at the end of 2024. Before then, I was basically only using pencil. I mean, I also like shading with pen. I mean, pencil. I like shading with pencil. It's very soft. I feel like you have a lot more control with it. But again, there's just, yeah. Alas, it was not meant to be. Do, 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 do. Okay, changing song. Oh, you know what I do like? I like when people draw like the inner muscle of the thigh. Sometimes they do it really well. I'm like, wow, that guy, he knows what he's doing. I mean, there's a lot of things like that. Like I like the collarbones. Sometimes people render the collarbones well. Sometimes they render like this muscle well. Not of. I have a lot of respect for people who do that. But to be fair, I think the stomach as well. I think it's kind of just all of anatomy. Now that I think about it, I don't think it's just like one part of the anatomy. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, leg muscles. Yeah. Like for example, I pick an orange marker, and then draw a very basic skeleton of the reference. Okay, then go. Okay, I see what you're saying. So like you have. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. So essentially, your lines have an effect similar to. Like similar to this. Okay, well, I'm not able to do it properly. I don't have the. But yeah, something like that. That's interesting. The stomach is the best thing to see detailed ribs, muscle, tummy. Yeah, there's a lot of things with the stomach, like especially, yeah, like the ribs. There's a lot of contrast going on. Hard angles mixed with the softness of the stomach itself is very pleasing to look at. Like you can see it with the hips as well, where the hips and the stomach connect. I don't really know what pose I'd like to do next. Well, I'll think about it. I'll just shade while I think. Kogu is spitting facts. Maybe I want to draw Romelia. I don't know. I kind of want to draw Shizuku from. I think it's Shizuku, not Shizuka. Shizuku from Elusive Samurai. But I also want to draw Romelia or Flandre. It's Flandre, right? Is that how you say her name? I've never actually heard anyone say her name. Of course, I'm talking about the characters from Toho. No, not from Hunter x Hunter, from Toho. I find your stomachs to be the highlight of your art. Thank you. I mean, I do focus a lot on them. I think let me see. Yeah, I think they're the most fun part of the body to shade for me. I think the faces are my favorite part of a drawing, but like my favorite part to like shade is the stomach. I mean, there's so many different like ways to draw them. You can make it look like muscular. You can make it look soft. And there's probably a way to make it look both muscular and soft to some degree. Yeah, the Scarlet Sister. It is Romelia Scarlet, right? They're both like their surname is Scarlet. I'm pretty sure. Like I think so. They're sisters. It makes sense. Draw Komugi. I don't know who that is. I really, I find it really attractive when an artist draws the armpit muscle, or more like the outline, or more like outline the muscle shapes there. Yeah, I think that's true. I can agree. I can agree. The armpit is deceptively kind of complicated. I saw an artwork where like there was this lady. I think what was she doing? She was like reaching up to the left. So yes. It was like a character that was facing, so like her head was this way. The arm was this way. And the other arm was like reaching out. I guess this doesn't necessarily have to do with the armpit per se, because you can't really see it because it's facing the opposite direction. But there's like this weird connection that was happening with the chest, the arm, like the shoulder and the armpit that's like wrapping around. Oh, what was it actually? I think it was more like the shoulder was raised. So this is the wrong position. Let me see. We have like the neck. The shoulder was like raised and then coming upwards. So the collarbone was coming down. Yeah, no one cares about that. The shoulder was here, and then you could see the actual arm, and then you could see, yeah, and then you could see the like the other side of the shoulder coming up, I think. So like there was 3 different things happening. There was the shoulder like around the back that's like wrapping around the arm. There was the arm itself over here. And then the same shoulder, I think it's the same shoulder. I'm not too sure. I haven't actually studied the arm, but like I think the same shoulder was over here. So like I thought it was really interesting. So like you can see the shoulder over here as like, anyways. Armpit rendering is so peak? Yes. Yes, I agree. The wrapping of muscles is what really makes learning anatomy a nightmare. Yeah. Yes, I agree. So much to take into account. That's why I just don't. I don't like try and hold it too much in my brain. I don't try and hold too much in my brain at once. Oh, it's a star versus the forces of evil. Artwork. Oh my god. Really? They're here as well? Anyways, yeah, I just saw this artwork on Pinterest. I have never clicked on Star versus the Force of Evil reference or anything like that on Pinterest. I don't know why I'm getting it. The first comment, crying emoji, anger emoji. They're spreading. You know what? Now that I've clicked on this artwork, I'm gonna get more of it, huh? Yeah. But yeah, some artists can draw the armpit anatomy really well. Very impressive stuff. I keep seeing your lives and shorts on my For You page all the time. For how long have you been drawing? I've been drawing for about 9 years. I started in like 2017. Well, late 2017. So technically, probably not 9 years yet. Whoa. Whoa. That's an ass. Who is this character? It's a Pokemon No. No, this is a Pokemon character. Right? They really like her butt, huh? You know, we proof. Talking about this character. Well, the fact that okay, can I click off of it? Thank you. Who is this? Who's this character right here? I don't know who this is. Because it kind of looks like a Pokemon character, but or not? I don't know. I'm not too well versed in Pokemon, but like who is that? Is that a guy? Is that a guy? Hold on, is that a guy? I think I've been deceived. No, maybe I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, ass is ass, I guess. Google lends it. Let me see. Nah, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll do it later. I'll save I'll like just save it to a random board that I have, and then I'll Google lens it. If I remember, I probably won't remember. It might be a guy. Is it a girl? I don't know. Is she from? Wait, huh? Yeah, it might be a guy. I wouldn't be surprised, because after I clicked on that image, the next character I get is a bunch of Shotas. So yeah, it might be a Shota. Ass is ass. What can I say? Dudes have that kind of asses too. One way or another, an artist will draw them like that, regardless. But yeah, I mean, I think I have seen some. I've been bamboozled, a couple times. Even hypothetically, if they didn't, though, the artist will still do that. Yeah, I do. Proof? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Ah, yes. Now my For You page is swarmed with a reg from Made in Abyss. I got trauma from losing my old Pinterest account due to their sucky report system and AI. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really... Pinterest is the reason I have trust issues when it comes to online storage of like references and such. It's why I have like I just save references. Like the tablet I'm showing you is a tablet specifically for references. Like I just use the file system on the tablet, the file and folder system, to what's the word? Oh yeah, to save files. Thank you, Slavets. I appreciate it. I've run out of page on this page. I've run out of page on this page. Why am I so good at speaking? I'll put these over here, I guess. Who was on this page? Oh, I drew Kana. I drew Suika. And these were... Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember when I did this on the stream. Cool. I miss when DeviantArt is actually usable. I've never seen it. A happy what? A happy... I don't know. If you're trying to figure out what I said before, I can't remember. Have you watched Dark Gathering? I've watched like 2 episodes, 3 episodes. It is on my to-watch list to finish. What's her face is pretty cute. The girl with the skull eyes. Like the main one, the main girl. The main girl that's not the like yandere one. It was Luca, a dude from Doraemon. I see. Doraemon. That was so hard to research. Well, you found it though. I did see an artwork, like clicking on that character. I did see an artwork scrolling down of that character of Luca hugging the main character from Doraemon. So I guess that makes sense. I was thinking maybe it's a crossover. Yayoi. Yeah, her. She's cute. Haven't drawn her yet. Maybe I'll draw her when I actually watch the show. That's usually what happens. I grew up watching Doraemon. Who is Luca? Where was Doraemon airing? There was a channel that like I saw like a couple episodes of Doraemon. I didn't like watch it enough for me to get into it, though. A long time ago. It was airing on. It's like when I still used to watch TV, which means it must have been a long time ago. Back when I was watching Slugterra. Slugterra. Crazy. Slugterra, Max Steel. All right, goodbye, Apostle. Good day to you. I do like this song. I don't like it as much because there's a lot of apparently like I guess I put the bass too high on the bass. But I didn't notice until I have like an actually good speaker. But like now that I have the good speaker, it's like it's quite bassy. I don't really like it. I like the bass is too bassy. My steak is too juicy. And lobster is too buttery. No, but actually though, I've overdone it. But I didn't notice it. I also used to watch Shin-chan when I was growing up. It was a really funny cartoon. I've never heard of this. Armpit Tussie when? I feel like I've done a couple artworks that are kind of like that. Let me think. Have I drawn an armpit recently? I must have. Let's go to the Sensei. Post your... No. Sensei Land. Post your... NSFW art. No armpit there. No armpit. I mean, the Shinobu one kinda has it. The recent Kizumonogatari Shinobu. She has some sort of armpit focus, kinda. Watch TV when I can torrent every single anime ever made. Listen, I didn't know anything about piracy when I was but a wee lad. To be fair, I still don't know really what. I don't think I've ever torrented anything. I don't know actually what that is or how to do it. Like, exactly. What's your favorite Nobu form? I like... See, I really am a face guy. I think I'd have to. Unfortunately, even though I do like the other design, I like in Kizumonogatari, the first form that she has. Okay, after she sucks Araragi, the first form that she gets, I like that one. I like the outfit, but I think I like the second one more. I feel like it's a tie. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, but I think it's actually a tie between the first and second one. I like the outfit of the first one, so I'm gonna pick the first one. I also like short hair, so I'm gonna pick the first one. Yeah. I mean, her normal one looks cool, though. Her normal one is good. I think also the Kizumonogatari designs just get a buff because they had the movie budget. So the art that I've seen of like all her forms, yeah, the Kizu one kind of the Kizu forms outclass the other ones, unfortunately. I think I'm leaning more towards the Kizu one because there's less art of her. That's fair. I guess Shinchan and Doraemon mostly aired in Asian countries, so I think most people from the West won't know about it. But they're both huge Japanese kids comics slash anime. Oh, nice. PS2, yeah, PS2 introduced kids to piracy. I had a PS2, but I didn't have a PS2 long enough, or like when my brain was fully functional enough to to do much with it. Like I think I remember playing Crash Bandicoot. I definitely remember Crash Bandicoot. I think I remember there was a what's it called? What's that game called? Ratchet and Clank. Yes, there was a Ratchet and Clank game. I remember playing that, and I remember playing. I think it was a GTA game. It was like a really old GTA game on PlayStation 2. I say really old. I don't think it's that old, but you know, at the very least, 20 years, right? It must be older than me, or at least at the same age. Everything Moe, best site. Have I seen that site? I think I've heard that site. Although I mostly read manga nowadays, so I think anime pahi, whatever you want to say. That's the one I use currently to watch anime, and then for manga it's like Weeb Central. What are some things you've watched or read recently? Let me see. Okay, well, I watched Kaiju Girl Caramelize episode 1, or Caramelize, I don't know. I did watch the Great Jai-sama. I watched Jobless Reincarnation, of course, the latest episode. I prefer Tatsumaki, and that was, but everyone knew that. And even if they didn't know that, they could guess. I like Fubuki though. I think both of them are good, but Tatsumaki. I like the way that Yusuke Murata draws her face. And I like her hair. Her hair is also really nice. And her outfit is very odd, but I like it. Torrent is superior. I hear that. And I think I heard the reasons why. I just still don't know how to do it. Still don't know how to do it, and I haven't really looked into how to do it. For anime sites, every single pirate site is ass and have shit in codes. Fair enough. Which one would you rather go on a date with? Fubuki. Usually, like a lot of the time when I say I like a character, it's usually about the design. Though, like, when it comes to character types, like personality, I tend to like kuderes more. So, like Frieren, Ononoki, there's a bunch of other kuderes, I just can't recall their names exactly. I like Riche from Witch Hat Atelier. I finished Witch Hat Atelier recently as well. I'll send links on your DM later. Oh, well, thank you. Welcome back, William. You joined the Discord. Well, welcome to the Discord. You've made it home from your commute. Frieren is peak waifu and great character. Yes, and a great character. To be honest, I'm a pirate, but I still like and use Crunchyroll. I just don't like Crunchyroll, unfortunately. Like they just seem to mess up a lot of things. Subtitles, yeah. What's rule 3 for NSFW? Let me read the rules. Let's see. Oh yes, okay, cool. So if you go to your pick roles channel, if you go to the pick roles channel and you click the 18 plus emoji, you will be able to enter the like that channel. Like you'll get access to all those channels. You have to go to your pick the roles channel. I mean, yeah, it says so in the pick the rules. Rip High Anime, yes. It is dead. And before that, 9 Anime. And before that, even though I'm pretty sure Anywave just did Anywave rebrand to 9 Anime, or was that 2 different anime sites? Whatever. Yeah, it's dead. Then in the NSFW rule, it has rule 3 that's hidden. Really? Rule 3 is hidden. Oh, sorry. Let me go click. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's the sensei rule. That's a sensei role. You have to be given that role by like me or I'm Ramad. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I get it. Who's your favorite cute and funny character, pal? Glares at you, suspiciously. High Anime came back, did it? Okay, fine. Senko is fair. Okay, that's a fair enough. You better not cause any trouble, sir. Yeah, sure. You are Yusuke Urameshi. Yeah? Yeah. See, I do remember names sometimes. Is Singularity Discord chill? Yes. It better be chill. It better be as chill as the streams. What is off topic? What is the off topic channel? Huh. Not gonna lie, I'll be in and out since I'm usually working or drawing. I assume that's supposed to be usually, not using, since I'm using work and drawing. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yep, so it goes. Let me join in. What's in the description of the stream? Oh, I found a nice Flandre art. Look at this. The phrase "Ozilla" is killing me on that post. Yes, it is very very funny. Is it cute as well? No, but yeah, that's a nice artwork. Ozilla, the kaiju of a sensei's dreams. I feel like I've done this pose before, haven't I? Yeah, look. Kind of right here. Although the last one, her legs were tied together. with not tied together. It just had like shorts on her legs. This time it doesn't. Fair rules. Plus AI really is some dog shit when it comes to safety and security. Yeah. I mean, wasn't it just a little while ago that Discord was like flagging accounts for like posting grids or something like that? Goodbye, Astro. How's your day? Wait, sorry. I was gonna say, how's your day going? That's the wrong thing. Goodbye, Astro. Have a good day. Is what I meant to say. At least it was for something good, though. Yeah, like, I understand why. It's just like, yeah, it's still like the issue with AI, things like that. The edge cases that like a human being would probably pick up on is like is lost on an AI. And I understand, like, it's like millions and millions of users, and if like people had to manually go through all of them, it'd be crazy. But it's still like wild. It's still kind of not that nice. I'm in the Discord. Hopefully I don't get bullied for having a Hatsune Michael Jackson profile picture. That's a combination. I'm sure people in Discord are used to seeing weird profile pictures. What's your view on AI? I don't really care much for it. Yeah, I don't. It's like, okay, so I don't like the general effect it has on the I don't like the way it gets its so first of all, I don't like the way it gets its data. Like, if it was consensual and artists like actually consented to like giving their like the full just data of their images to the AI, like, okay, that's one thing, that's fine. But it's not, right? It just kind of rips images off the internet. I think I don't like that. I don't hate AI. It's just a thing. I don't think it's art though. When it comes to like AI art, yeah, I don't think it's like art, because I feel like art has to be done with an intention for the most part, and there's not really any intention behind AI. It kind of just like, it's like a very advanced mixer. It takes a bunch of images, mixes them together, and spits out a new one. But like, there's no like thought process behind the AI. It's not putting down the strokes. It's not, yeah. So I just find it to be like something that gets in the way of me finding actual artworks, and also it kind of it slightly degrades trust when it comes to like artworks that you see on the internet already. Like we already had to deal with like tracing art, and like that's one thing. But now we have to like, like okay, this looks similar to this guy's artwork. It in fact looks like an artwork I've seen before. But is it actually this guy's artwork? I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much of a big reaction to it. It's just like it exists. Exists. I don't think it's art, but I don't really care for it. I'm indifferent for the most part. I don't really also like the data centers driving up all the energy cost of living, but I think that's more so like a just that's not really an art problem. That's just an environmental issue, or rather an economic issue, I guess. I don't know. I feel as if people overreact over it sometimes, though. Yeah, I think people make a fuss over it, and I mean, I think it's like that's how it is. It's the internet. Whenever someone feels something on the internet, I think the internet is like weighted in a way that it rewards people for being the most I don't know if polarized is hyperbolic, extreme. It rewards extreme like reactions to things. So I don't know. I think maybe a lot of people are just like I'm not too sure. I wonder how much of an effect the internet has had on people. I think like maybe 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I feel like well, I wasn't really that. I don't think I. Okay, let's just say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I don't think people were as extreme. And I wonder if it's something that people are like pretending to be extreme, or it's like the younger generation that has grown up on the internet that rewards extreme behavior has like actually been essentially raised to actually feel these extreme things. I'm not sure like which one it is. Is it the fact that people actually yeah, like, I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Art is human made. Yeah, I think so. Or just like a living creature made. Like I think if there was hypothetically like a monkey or like a dog, and it did something intentionally to like make something, I'd probably be like inclined to call that art. But I don't think AI at the moment is alive or sentient, so I don't think it's art. The only AI support is the one that helps these old Japanese manga art who literally have been hospitalized to make weekly manga. Yeah, I understand why someone would use it. And like I'm not gonna bash them. I will it just loses. It's not really that interesting to me. It depends what it's used for. I don't know what it's used for. So it depends. If it's like making the art itself, yeah, I feel like it's more so a failure on like the industry itself. If people are like overworking themselves, it's like I don't think people should like be sacrificing their well-being to like meet deadlines and such. I think like that's a problem. And so like I would understand why a person would like use AI. But yeah. It's more so like I understand it. I'd prefer if it like was hand drawn or something like that, but so it goes. I think I should be kept out of artistic fields because it's inherently a very human thing to do. Yeah, I'd prefer it that way. I should be used as a tool. Yeah. Well, let me not say, only because, hold on. Well, let me not say only because AI can be useful. I'm indifferent as well, because what am I going to do about it? I suppose so. An elephant is literally an artist. Yeah, I think that animals can be. I think things that are thinking and are making something with an intention can be making art. Yeah, I think AI used in analytical fields is very useful. Like, I think it's done some good things in the medical field, or so I've heard. I'm not too sure, but that's what I hear. Why, though? Why am I singing this? I feel like it's the crazy people who get the most traction. Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, but I don't know. I feel like I've encountered way more people that are extreme nowadays than 10 years in the past. And so it'd be one thing if it was like only yeah, it might be just a loud minority of people who are like extreme and they're like just getting blessed by the algorithm or something because that's what it rewards. Or it's the fact that I don't know. Just curious, what is it about Lax's design that stands out in your opinion? I mean, she has a bunch of designs, so but I mean in general perhaps it's her hair shape. The thing that stays consistent with her is her markings. She has markings. That's what really signifies to me that it is in fact Laxu. She always has markings on her cheeks. But besides that, yeah, her hair shape. Well, good luck on tending to your dog, Mr. William. I lost the pencil. Yeah, the internet's definitely grown. So it might just be the fact that there's just simply more crazy people on the internet. Crazy people in quotations. Some are actually crazy, some are just playing the part of crazy because that's what does better. But one way or another, yeah. No, to be fair, I don't really think about the state of the internet and the people on the internet that much. I don't think it really does me any good. People do people things, and I can't really do anything about it or change it. I don't really think I really have a right or anything like that. I don't think I'm the paragon of what should be done in the world or not. So I don't really care to think about it. People on Twitter are not real. They would go to any lengths to prove that they're right, even when you've already proven them wrong. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that happens a lot when people are in public in general. The internet makes it easier because you're anonymous as well, to some degree. I'm trying to find an artwork of mine that I did for Beatrice on Pixif. I wish I had. Let me see. I mean, to be fair, there's also a lot of people on Twitter, people quote unquote, that are not real. Like literally, they're literally not real. They're like AI. Being AFK drawing? Well, I hope you did some nice drawings. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that and then that. I guess she does have. Let me find other one. Beatrice. There it is. Beatrice. Immediately does it wrong, anyways. Oh, you be proven? You be proven all night? Yes, ibuprofen. Ibuprofen all night. I like the bass line for this. I think I definitely could have put down the bass a little bit though. Alrighty. How about I do... What if I do this goofy song? What if I do False Dream? You know DM? I don't know who that is. I do not, in fact, know DM or whoever. DM? Nice new music, thank you. It's old music. I play it sometimes. I just don't play it as often as other songs. The guy from Ibuprofen, the animator? Nah, I don't know who that is. I just know the meme. It's a place where I keep all my pencil shavings. Now, can I have my pencil shaver? I have this thing. I just don't use it. Hold on. It just came apart. This thing. It's very satisfying to take in and out, but I don't... I don't have the skill to use this thing. So it sits there being unused. You have this, though. Trusty, normal sharpener. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, close enough. This is the wrong color for her hair. Okay, fair enough. Well, I tried. Wait, no, is it? Is it not? I don't know. I just seen an old man beating a woman in GTA, and he said, I've just beat a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun. Unk is crazy. Yeah. Sharpening your pencil with a blade is very tricky. You have to take into account a lot of things while shaving it, and it's too much for my lazy ass. Yes. As a lazy person myself. Yeah, probably too much for me as well. Reminds me of I'm something of a scientist myself. I'm something of a lazy person myself. Dare I say I'm probably lazier than you. The Lazy Olympics. Starring Dennis, whose name is not actually Dennis, but will stay as Dennis for brand reasons. I don't know. People just call me Dennis, so my name is Dennis now, I suppose. What's your preferred music artist? I think my favorite artist in like band is probably Millie, MILI. They did music for Goblin Slayer. They did music for Project Moon. They did music. They do a lot of music. I think my favorite song from them is probably "Life We Sow." I like RT. I like Galahad and Scientific Witchery. I like Summoning 101. I like Tokyo Neon Key Ingredient version. I think my favorite song from Goblin Slayer is Static. Do you listen to music with lyrics? Yeah, I suppose so. It's Godzilla, but due to copyright reasons, it's not. But still, run like it's Godzilla. This music is kind of iconic. Reminds me of an exploration theme in a video game. It definitely is it's definitely something. Yeah, sometimes I listen to music with lyrics, sometimes I don't. I like a lot of Toho songs, like from Shibayan Records or whatever their name is. They do a good amount of Toho songs. Hello, Daru. How's your day going? I like Unoen. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Or that artist. Whether it's a band or not. Or a single artist. Toho song. I don't know the songs, like the song names that much. Let me see. Can I go to Unoen? I'll probably have to head down to my Spotify to actually see. To see what songs I have. I know I have what's that thing called? Nope. Let me see. I'll turn on my PC. Let's see, how long has this thing been going on for? 3 hours-ish? 4 hours? Hasn't it been 4 hours? It looks like it's only been 3 hours, I guess. When did I start this stream? At like 2? Yeah, that makes so much sense. No, don't share. Can I read any of these names? Well, I have Shadow of the Boundary. But most of the names I'm not confident I'm gonna say them right. Fall in the Dark. Is there just a song that's just binary? Full Moon Samba, Acoustic Image, and then Jai's Word. Yeah, nah, I'm not. You know, there's a reason I could give a bunch of Millie names, like, what's it called? I could give a bunch of the names for the Millie songs, because they're in English. I can actually understand most of them. Shibayan Records? Nah. None of those. Okay, goodbye, Taiga. Have a good rest. Oh, he did my... That's my salute. Yeah, goodbye. I'd listen to the song that you said, Unowen, but... Well... Copyright and such. I'll probably just listen to it after stream, actually. By the way, after stream might be... It was Flandre's theme? Huh. Well, I'll know when I listen to it, I guess. Yeah, which might be soon. I might end the stream now? I mean, I'll probably head over to the... What's it called? Sensei VC chat, maybe? Today at work, the troll became the troll and dude got angry. Interesting. At work today, there wasn't, in fact, too much work, so this, along with that, ended quite positively. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know if there's much else I'd like to do. At least, I don't think there's much else I'd like to do that I can do on stream. On YouTube. So, I think I'll call it a day. My favorite drawing from today is probably this drawing right here. I also like this high angle shot, that's cool. And this one. The first drawing was pretty nice. Nice butt at the very least, I guess. Crap, how about drawing regular? You have regular right here. Small regular, but still regular. Eh. Like those two with here. These two? Yeah. Thank you. They're pretty fine. I can't see her. You gotta zoom in. What, are you an old man? And then we have the Beatrice drawing over here, which is like fun. Yeah, with the tail. I forgot her wing though. But... with so much talk of Shinobu, I might just draw another Shinobu. Guess it's better than nothing, but it isn't very distinct in being her. I don't even know what that means. Anyways, good day to you. I mean, yeah, but I mean, since when do I ever shade the skins of my characters? Doesn't really matter what skin color they are. I don't end up really